Well, my final moment here in Maryland. Got cleared for the new car. Yep, I may or may not regret it in the future. We'll find out. It's been good. Now, when I got rid of my Subaru, there was a bunch of videos I played of all its highlights. I didn't really get any exterior video of this car throughout my ownership of it, honestly. So I'm not gonna worry about that transition video that you saw in the last vlog. That's enough. Farewell, Maryland. Going off to auction, I guess. Got $2 grand for it. Just $4 grand less than what the dealership in Massachusetts offered me a couple months back. Maybe I should have taken their offer. Oh well. That's it. The end of an era. Farewell, Maryland. Good luck on your adventures. Hello, Internet. Meet Sayoko the Subaru. My new ride for the next 3 years. Sayoko is Japanese for swift, gliding, and small. Yes, it is very small. About the same length and width as the Mini Cooper, but there's a lot less mass to it. Yeah, instead of a whole wagon, just 2 doors and a trunk. That's it. I test drove the GR86 a couple months back. Watch. Which is the same thing, and I really did not like the transmission. That's why I wasn't falling for it. Let's check it out. I have actually not seen the engine yet. Let's check it out. Woo! Wow, it's like all there. It's not hidden away under a bunch of plastic. That's crazy. Get this little button here. Back we go. Super tiny. Came with this cargo mat, which is nice, and this cargo net as well. It's supposed to be up front here. There's all the fasteners for it up here, but because of how small it is, it's very hard to put stuff in here when that thing's just taking up like all this space. So kind of jerry-rigged it in the back there. Now this car actually comes with its own compressor. Lots of storage under here. Own compressor and its own pneumatic cylinder to jack up the car, and also a manual car jack, but it doesn't have a spare tire, so like what's the point? So I got my tire patching kit here, got the siphon, some mechanics towels, my mechanics gloves, bunch of all sorts of little bits and pieces, and my tow strap wrapped all the way around this whole little wheel well thing in here. Lots of space, which is good because there's nothing elsewhere in the car to stash stuff really. Go inside and explain that to you. Last minute, when I traded in my Mini, I grabbed all the WeatherTech stuff. I'll try to resell it. I'm keeping it in the car now in case I find some DIY car wash, you know, where the wash bays, you just drive in and you can use the pressure washer. I'll get those floor mats a good deep clean, but also I'm keeping the cargo mat to cover this back seat. If you could even call it a back seat. There's not much under there. Enough space for me to store some stuff. Got my first aid kit. My car vacuum and some extra cup holders, like one of those trays you get from a restaurant, because this car only has 4 cup holders. Got my roadside vest there, a couple other things on that side, so can store some stuff there. Now I'll be getting some seat covers for these seats that have little pockets behind them, so should be able to put at least something back there, but in order for me to be comfortable, that has to be all the way back, which does not leave a lot of space. Now these seats are real nice. They're cloth in the middle, but they've got the leather stripe here, up here, and the side bolsters are all leather as well. Very sporty setup. The seats really hug you. It is the manual. They only sold manuals at this dealership. They had 4 of these BRZs, all in manual. Oh well, saves me a bit of money. And it came with an STI shift knob that is very reflective. It's so hard to see the logo here. There we go. There's nothing STI about this car except that shift knob. So I would like a replacement because that's just false advertising right there. But it's what it came with, so oh well. Push to start. Got my climate control here and some of these racing modes down here. Also very shiny. And the most useless feature of all, heated seats. The mirror is a smart mirror, automatic. It's got a couple garage door openers inside it. Now, there's a company that makes adapters to plug like dash cams and stuff directly into these smart mirrors, but I could not find the plug for this mirror for the life of me. So I wired it all the way down. Oh, it's already sticking out again. Gotta fasten that somehow. All the way down to the only car outlet in the entire car, which is back there in the glove box. That's it. Not even in the back for that compressor that's on board. The only other options are these 2 little USB ports right here. And these are 2 of the 4 cup holders. There is no other little area to stash small stuff, so those cup holders are now occupied. It's a very interesting design. The other two cup holders got occupied by my wet wipes there and my newly painted and newly chipped car trash can from an old wet wipes container. I think it's a good design. Mirrors don't fold automatically. They don't auto dim either, I do believe, but I do have controls for them. Both windows are automatic, and for some reason has the child safety feature where you lock the rolling windows, but kind of pointless since it's the only other window that rolls down is the passenger side, and you wouldn't put a child there, not if you're a good parent. Now this car has Starlink, so I can track it if it gets stolen, but also that enables me to do an SOS call or call for roadside assistance if I need some, for like when I get a flat tire, because there is no spare. This has the LED upgrade. Apparently that's not standard in Subarus these days. There's no place for me to mount my phone anywhere. I still haven't figured it out. I'd like to put it here with something, but this is a leased car, so when I turn it in, whatever I use to stick it here, I'll just leave a residue. Got the old sunshade back from Serena the Subaru, my first car. It did not fit my Mini, so that's why it hasn't been used in a while, but it does fit this car. Now, once I recover financially from this big purchase, I'll be buying a red version of this, because that's the gray one that matched my Subaru from before. Got my umbrella stashed over there, tissues back there. So I'm just leaving the seats down. They're quite useless. Use them as storage, and I get to hear the exhaust better with the back open like that. Got this cool turbine sort of AC duct, as well as these thin planed ones over here. Got the usual mirrors with LED upgrade, and that's really all the interior has to offer. Came with carpet floor mats, including the cutest freaking little floor mats for the back seat. I'm pretty sure my iPad is bigger than that floor mat there. And I believe that's all. Once I get those new accessories in, I'll give you an update video, but there it is. A new ride. All right, let's buzz on out of here. Get on pavement first, and off we go.